Yo, what's up everybody, SpencerPremier here, back with another NBA 2K21 rebuild. In my last rebuild, in case you missed it, I rebuilt the Memphis Grizzlies with Ja Morant. So this video I wanted to do the complete opposite and rebuild the Pelicans with Zion Williamson. I like to keep these rebuilds as realistic as possible, so I put the 2020 draft class in for next year. It's going to be a bit off, but that's all I can do since 2K21 doesn't have the correct draft classes available. So in 2021, I am going to be using the 2020 draft class because I don't want to skip over those rookies. Also, if you want to see what settings I use on these rebuilds, go to my last video, the Memphis Grizzlies rebuild, because I showed them at the beginning of the video. But with all that being said, if you end up enjoying this video, make sure to hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. Also subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. The support has been absolutely insane. Let's get to 1.3k, but with that being said, let's get into this. So when I look at this team is already a championship contender if they were older, but they are young, so they're not contenders right now. I want to keep Brandon Ingram and Zion together through this rebuild. I know that's pretty expensive, but we're going to try our best to do it. So we need to surround those two players with championship veteran type players so that we can win a championship. But I think what I'm going to do the first year is just sim through the whole year so we can get to the next draft class to make this as realistic as possible. So I will see you at the end of the first year. So we went 38-44, just missed the playoffs by a couple of games. So I didn't really care about this season. The Nets won the championship, but let's move on to the draft so we can make this a realistic rebuild. So we're projected to get the 12th pick. We have a 1% chance. We're probably not going to move up, so that's probably what we're going to get. And we end up getting the 12th pick like I thought. I think with my draft pick, I'm going to pick Jaden McDaniels. He's an 18-year-old small forward. We're going to take him. He's probably the best option here. With our second rounder, I'm going to draft another 18-year-old because who knows, we might be able to develop him. I didn't even know we had another second round pick, but I'm going to draft another 18-year-old center. I did not know I had another one. We had 3. That's crazy. I'm going to draft another 18-year-old. I don't really care. I'll just draft anyone who's 18 that we can develop. We're going to do this deal. Drew Holiday and a first-round pick for Miles Turner and Doug McDermott. I think this is pretty realistic. Some of the other trades I saw were way better than this one, but they weren't realistic at all. So I'm going to do this one instead. I think Miles Turner will be a perfect fit for Zion because he can shoot, so Zion can dish it out to him, and he's pretty good in the paint. I just cleared a lot of salary cap room. We're going to re-sign Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram. At least I hope we can re-sign them. And we were able to re-sign both of them. That is good for our team. And of course, for some reason, they don't accept the max offer. 2K, please fix your game. That is so unrealistic. They actually need to fix the game. That is ridiculous that they would turn down $150 million for a 1-year, $6 million deal. But now we're left with a lot of money for free agency, and that is so unrealistic that that didn't happen. They would automatically accept that deal in real life, I would think. So we're not going to try to sign an all-star because that would be super unrealistic. And like I said earlier, like 80 times, I want to keep this realistic. So we're going to re-sign Spencer Dinwiddie to come off the bench or be our starter. I don't know what we'll do with him. And he agrees to a 2-year deal with us, not a 3-year deal, but it's okay. One more guy that I do want to sign is Duncan Robinson because I know he can be an elite shooter for us if we need him to. He is a bit young, but I know that he can knock down every shot we need him to knock down from watching him in real life. So we're going to offer him a little bit more money than he's asking for, so we know that he will accept. And we signed Duncan Robinson to a 3-year deal, and that will complete the team for this year. So this is the team we have for our second year of this rebuild, and I really like it. I think it's a good playoff contender. I don't know about championship just yet, but we'll see what happens. We have Lonzo Ball, Spencer Dinwiddie, Brandon Ingram, Zion, and Miles Turner, and our bench is pretty solid. Robinson, Jackson Hayes, and Doug McBuckets. We're going to run a balanced system because that is the most stars, but that's all we're going to do for this offseason. And with that being said, I'm going to simulate the regular season. I will see you at the end or if we make any trades. So guys, I saw this trade and I think I'm going to do it. I don't want to give up Dinwiddie, but we need more depth at the center. We're going to have to sacrifice some shooting guard depth because all we have is Duncan Robinson. But to get Vucevic, I'm going to do this. So that is a deal for us. I will take Vucevic. Welcome to the team. So the season's over. Luka wins MVP like usual every single video. We went 60-22. I didn't expect to be this good, but I guess that Vucevic trade really put us over the top. And I really thought that trade was kind of realistic because the Magic only have such a high ceiling that they can get to. I think that the 8 seed and 1 win is not what they want to do, and I think that's their highest ceiling right now. So I think if the Magic were offered this deal, they would do it just because there's no point in just being the 8 seed every single year, so they might as well trade away people and make some moves. But we got Vucevic and we went 60-22 with him and Zion playing together. We were also the 1 seed. Let's see what we can do in the first round. I don't expect to get upset by the Thunder. We win game 1. We win game 2. Oh, they win game 3. Uh-oh, they took a game, but now it's 3-1 and 4-1, and we win the first series. And of course, we have to face Luka. Please just win. It might take 7 games, but I don't know. Please just win. We're up 2-0, 3-0. No way we sweep him. How did we just sweep Luka? What? How? He did drop 34. They also had Derrick Rose. Man, their team kind of sucks now. They have Jonathan Isaac, who's pretty useless in 2K. Porzingis went 2 for 15. Porzingis, you sold. Yeah, these 2K sims are so unrealistic. There's no way my team would have swept Luka Doncic. He would have at least won a game. Now we're facing Minnesota. They take game 1. Do not lose this series. All right, we take game 2. They take game 3. Oh, I can't even keep up, but we are in the finals. It sims so fast for me to keep up. I wish it was like this in the regular season. It's so slow when you sim in the regular season, but then when you get to the playoffs, it goes so fast for some reason. Now we are facing Philly. Let's see what these teams look like. I don't know why 2K always has the 76ers going to the finals. This team can't do anything in the playoffs in real life. No offense to 76ers fans, but I think it's time for you guys to make some moves. That might be my next rebuild, is the 76ers. But I think we are the better team overall. They do have Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, but we have Zion, Vucevic, and Brandon Ingram. Also, Lonzo Ball is being pretty decent for us, and then Duncan Robinson's going to be hitting his shots. So we're going to sim. We take game 1. Let's sim game 2. Alright, we take game 2. They take game 3. We are up 3-1 and we win. Zion wins MVP, averaging 29 and 7. That's pretty good. So that was a lot of talking, but we finished the rebuild. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really means a lot. All the growth has been insane. Comment below what other teams you want to see me rebuild. But with that being said, I'm out.